Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. I'm so excited because we will be decorating for spring and Easter today using the toilet paper. I know it doesn't sound so exciting, but I hope I'm gonna create something beautiful that you're gonna be so impressed with. And if you are, please give me thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel because there's many creative ideas coming up and you don't want to miss them, okay? All right, let's get started.
All right, so we're gonna need toilet paper. This is from Dollar Tree and we wind up using a roll and a half. In addition, we're gonna need 2 balloons, school glue, and some water. First, blow up your balloons to about medium size. We are going to paint them with school glue and cover with toilet paper. We are going to rip 2 segments at a time, place it on the balloon, and smooth it out. Cover the area with the glue and add another piece. Every now and then spray it with water and smooth it out. Continue gluing the next pieces. Continue covering the whole area. Spray it with water and smooth it out. Go ahead, we can do a second layer on top of this one. All right, we got the second layer covered. Now we are going to paint it all with glue, including the balloon on the other side because we will cover that next, and some pieces will be overlaying on the other half. Spraying it with water here and there and smoothing it out. And then doing a second layer on the other half. Flip it over, we are going to put a third layer on the first half. Painting over, making sure that all layers stick. Paint it all with glue, flip it over, and do the third layer on the second half. All right, we got the whole thing covered with 3 layers of paper. We are just spraying and smoothing it out. You know what? I'm not sure if I'll be taking the balloon out, just in case I decide to cover it with additional piece of paper. Extra layer of glue and additional piece of paper. Smooth it out with water. And here's a look at my big egg. We are going to leave it out to dry for 24 hours. And let's make another one. We need a set, at least two. And I have to tell you, this is so much fun. Can't you tell? I'm really enjoying this, and I encourage you to try it and also get your children, grandchildren involved. This is such an inexpensive, fun craft, and you get a huge egg that you can decorate at the end. And by the way, you can't go wrong with this. You know, at the end, you can spray it with water and smooth it out and shape it, and it's going to come out great. All right, I'm done. I'm going to put this on glasses so they dry all around. 24 hours later, look how hard they are. Just like that, you got these beautiful big eggs, and the possibilities of decorating them are endless. I decided to decoupage them because I got all these pretty napkins from the Dollar Tree, and I think they'll look better than my painting skills. But you can do whatever you like. And you can find the matte patch at a Dollar Tree, matte or glossy, whatever you like. First, I am going to cut out all these beautiful floral designs. I cut it in 4 segments, and it's a thick napkin, but it doesn't separate into thinner layers, so I'm just going to use it as is. I flip the egg over, and I'm going to attach these segments towards the top like this. I found it easier to paint the napkin and then attaching it to the egg, just smoothing out with my hand and moving on. I need to cut out a smaller segment to fill in the gap there. Next, I cut out other pretty elements from my remaining napkins, and these separate into single layers, so they become very thin like that. But we have a beautiful bee and the flowers and even keep life simple sign. All right, so this is what we have. We're going to flip it over. This way we have more room for the designs. And let's see what we can add here. Look at that pretty bee. One more bee. Perfect. We actually have room for one more, so let me just cut one out. All right, so we got 3 bees here, and we have some room for little flowers maybe in between. I wonder, how do you like this idea? If you do, please give me those little flower emojis. And once you are done, you are going to cover all your designs with Mod Podge. And guess what? I wanted to do matte, and I got my bottles mixed up, and I wind up putting glossy on everything. But I think in the end, it looks still cute. And as you can see, I am not striving for perfection here. I'm having lots of fun and just making sure everything sticks. This is not an extra smooth surface, so even your decoupage doesn't have to be so smooth. All the imperfections are perfect here, I think. All right, so the first one is done. When Mud Pad dries, it will dry clear. And we are going to design the second egg now. Just cut out all the pieces. And let's start off with the Keep Life Simple sign because that's big in the middle. Next, cover the top with the flowers. One more sign in the back. I'm going to flip the egg over now and add that flower border like we did with the first one. This is beautiful, but you know what? We need to add those bees. I think they're the cutest. One towards the top here and another one diagonally towards the bottom. And we have some room in between for some smaller cutouts. If you like what you see, you can give me those little bee emoji in the comment section. And once we apply everything, we are going to cover it with the Mod Podge. And here's the look at the finished result. Those big, beautiful eggs coordinate so well with all my other decor that I made previously, of course, using Dollar Tree items. I'm gonna link those videos for you in the description box below. You can display your eggs in so many different ways, but I found these planters at the store called $1 Zone. They were just $1 a piece, and I decided to spray paint them. Dollar Tree also sells a whole variety of different pots and planters. You can just display your eggs like that, so easy. Don't they look fabulous, like those designer eggs from Grandin Road that are like $50 and up? I think so. They're definitely compatible. Dollar Tree terracotta pads, they come in a set of 2. You can paint them and use these to display your eggs. If you don't want to raise them up that much, you can create little rings out of the toilet paper tube, wrap it with a ribbon. Even a little ring like that will assure that your egg will stay in place and won't tip over. And of course, you can do different levels if you want. You can decorate your pot with some ribbon as well. So just tossing some ideas for you. There's also these candle holders from the Dollar Tree that you could use. And again, you know, the egg might tip over, so I recommend adding a little ring there, or even a shower curtain ring, a napkin ring that you might already have. Would you like to see how I create a quick garland on the budget? I was going to use this ivy from the Dollar Tree. I think it's a great find, very good quality, but turns out it is a bit too short. And I did look for extra, but this was the last one in my store. So be on the lookout because this would be a great base for the garland. Since I cannot find the second one, I have to use an old cherry blossom garland that I have. You can find one like that at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. This is missing some flowers and stuff, but I don't care. We're gonna make it look so pretty. And you can add this anywhere, on top of your china, on the table, window, above the door, staircase, whatever you have. By the way, have you seen this beauty at a Dollar Tree? It's their newest arrival. These pretty cascading florals for just $1 a piece. I'm so impressed. It's called fuchsia, and we're gonna use it here. In addition, we're going to need 3 bushels of greenery, like this ivy from the Dollar Tree, or I have also this greenery from Michael's. I got it on sale for about the same price. It's a great value. You get a lot for $1. We are going to put 1 on each corner and the third one in the center. I am going to attach these with the zip ties. When I first put it on, I leave it loose because I'll be adding those drooping fuchsias next. And don't forget, always fluff up your greenery. It makes a huge difference. And if you are wondering about the stains on my arms, well, just run out to get my daughter and it's raining here. 1 more. We are building a base for our garland. Next, we will be adding the fuchsias in the same places. Just have to push all the leaves to the front. You see, it makes a big difference. And we're going to insert it right there under that zip tie. And now we can tighten it up all the way. Okay, so we got 1 corner done. We're going to repeat the same in the center and at the end. Next, we are going to add our large flowers. Like I got peonies here from Christmas Tree Shop. It's a great deal, $4.99 for 6. You can also find large peonies at the Dollar Tree, $1 a piece. We are going to cut them apart and insert 3 in the center and 1 on each side, total of 5. For now, I'm just inserting to see how I like the placement. And once I'm happy with it, I'm going to attach these either with a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire. You can also use hot glue. I'm going to be tying these down because I know I'm going to reuse these florals next time for another project. What I like to do is use the Christmas hooks because the wire is already cut for me in pieces. Of course, I'm going to add the hot pink peonies as well. Why not, since I have them already? I have 3, so I'll add 1 on each side and the third one in the center, drooping towards the bottom. All right, we got our large flowers in. Now we're going to make the bows. Got these ribbons on sale at Hobby Lobby. Every other week is 50%, so I paid only $2 for these. And this one was $4, but I think it's worth it. Very simple bow. 12-inch tail, pinch, measure 12 inches, fold in half, that's 6-inch loop. Again, 12 inches, pinch, fold in half, pinch, that's another 6-inch loop. And we're going to have a tail just about the same size. Tie it with the pipe cleaner, leave it on top because we're going to put another bow on top of it. Exact same way, 12-inch tail, pinch, 12 inches folded in half, that's 6, 12 pinch, 6-inch loop, and about the same length tail. We are going to tie it on top of the other bow. All right, let's see about this ribbon now. I'm going to measure 12 inches just to make a loop. I'm not doing a tail. Another 12 inches, and let's see how it looks. I think it looks cute, and I'm just gonna have one tail hanging. 2 loops and a tail, okay? And I'm moving my pipe cleaner to the back because that's how I'm going to attach it to my garland. Very simple, very casual bow. I'm going to make 2 like that and attach 1 on each corner. Fluff up the loops, curl up the tails. Okay, I don't have much ribbon left, just about 24 inches each. These rolls are getting smaller and smaller, guys. But still, this is what we're gonna do. Just make a loop at each end, pinch those together, and we have a little bit more of this one left. So we will make 1 loop, and let's see, let's make 1 more. And we are going to tie it all together, leave a nice tail, chop it off, and tie it all together. And I think we got a pretty decent bow. You won't be even able to tell that it's different than the other 2 when it's all together there. We are going to attach it right here underneath the big flower. And again, you can curl up the tails, or you can pinch them in the middle and attach them like that with a little bit of floral wire. Next, we need to fill in the holes, and hydrangeas are perfect for that. They take up a lot of space, and I'm just inserting them all over. And I'm going to attach them later too. We need to add some from underneath, so I bend the stem in a hook, and that way I can hang it on a garland. We need to add some yellow, and I love the rhinoculus from the Dollar Tree. I think they're very nice quality. I'm just cutting them apart and inserting all over. Same with these orange roses that I found on sale at Michael's. You know, I love colors and I'm not afraid to use them. A little bit of peach. Nothing says spring more than the bird's nests, right? Normally I make my own, even the eggs, but these I found on sale last year at Hobby Lobby, 40 cents each. How could I not take them? I'm going to insert these picks right here in between the flowers. 1 on each side and another one coming from the center. I'm gonna have to wire them good in there. Just a couple extra roses. I'm going to add them 1 on each side. And I need to brighten it up a little bit here. I'm going just to make a hook out of the stem and hang it there. All right, we are almost there. I just need to add a couple spikes at the top here. Tiny little flowers, just cutting them apart and inserting here and there. All right, just a couple more cherries on the top, like the butterflies. And I don't know if you've seen the new ones. Look how pretty they are. I think that's what I'm gonna use here. Oh, and yes, we need a couple birds too. If you love the birds, please give me the bird emoji because look, the guest of honor is here. Naughty Tweety, of course, has to be helping. Tweety, don't you dare nibble any of these flowers. What? Oh my goodness, you got something already? Spit it out. Spit it out. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I hope you're gonna like this garland. When I showed it to my mom, she said it reminds her of Macy's flower show. And that's such a big compliment to me because this is like one of our favorite events in New York City. We attend it every year. So let me know what you think. This is done all on
All right, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. And when you press the little notification bell, YouTube will notify you when I'm back here with a new video, okay? Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye, my besties. Coco, say bye-bye.